welcome back to SoulfulT Kitchen. Guys, I've been so sick. I think I had the flu or something, a bug or anything, but it took me down for a week, so I wasn't able to put a video up on Tuesday the way I usually do. But I let everybody know through SoulfulT at Facebook that I was not feeling well. Thank you guys for all the comments, all your concerns. So I'm back up on my feet, but I'm sitting down in the chair, right? But I'm back up on my feet, and you know, it takes about 2 weeks for a cold to really be gone, so I am still feeling kind of queasy. I haven't got all my taste buds back yet, but hey, it's Thanksgiving. I promise you guys some side dishes and things like that. So today for dinner, it's a Sunday dinner in SoulfulT house today, and we're going to make smothered chicken with gravy, onions, and green peppers. We're going to make homemade cranberry sauce, homemade stuffing. We're going to get sausages in the stuffing and some scalloped potatoes, and I got some string beans cooking. We're gonna make some good string beans. It's technically not homemade, right? But they're canned, but they're canned greens. I didn't do it the old-fashioned way where you pluck and peel and all that. You know, we try to cut things out because you got a lot of cooking to do. But I know how to make them with that. Oh my God, they taste like they were fresh greens. You know, I'm gonna take you guys to that. So let's look at the table. This is what we're using today. Okay. For my stuffing, I found this in the store. It's a potato bread stuffing. Potatoes are soft. I found this by Pepperidge Farm. Some country style cube stuffing. It already has some herbs and spices in there. I could not for the life of me find any bread that was not already seasoned because I wanted to make my own, but I was just out of it. Could not do that. But this is still almost close to homemade because you got to add this stuff. I'm going to show you. We need some olive oil, some cranberry juice, some orange juice, some syrup, orange, your cranberry, some cheese. I got here some poultry season, shredded cheese, butter, sweet Italian sausages, and of course I have here all my vegetables and things I'm gonna be using in my seasoning. Instead of having all the seasons out, I combined all my seasons together. We're gonna season that chicken. I got some chicken. You're gonna need some chicken broth. I forgot to put that on the table. You're gonna need chicken broth, and I got my diced potatoes here. See, for the scallops. And guys, let's get started. Okay. So,
my bad.
I'm sorry you didn't tell me you was ready. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to get the scalloped potatoes done because I had the potatoes. I pre-prepped everything. I had the potatoes sitting in cold water in the refrigerator so they wouldn't turn brown. But let me show you guys this. I had smoked turkey necks. If you like ham hocks, you can use ham hocks, but I prefer turkey. So I had smoked turkey necks boiling and just only seasoning salt and water. That's it. Season salt and water. They've been boiling about for an hour. So I already drained. Let's go over here. Yeah, this is the chicken. I cleaned the chicken and everything, so I'm gonna rinse that off and show you guys how to prepare that. These are canned greens. I rinsed them, drained them. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in here. In there with those turkey necks. And they're canned greens, so guess what? I'm going to let those cook maybe an hour. Canned greens, you say you don't have to cook a long time. If you want to get that freshness, that good taste, and they're in there with that, with them turkey necks. The turkey necks were cooking for an hour, so I just dumped my greens in them. They're kind of hard because they're canned greens, but once they cook for an hour, once they cook for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, they're gonna be great. I'm gonna go ahead and put my aluminum foil on top of it because no, I don't have pans with tops. Old-fashioned aluminum foil, so I can let them just simmer and cook. They're on a medium heat. So I'm gonna let these cook for an hour because when I come back to these, I'm gonna add my pure butter, a little bit of onions and seasoned salt, and they're gonna be ready.
SoulfulT style, baby.
Yes, that's what I like. So let's get started on our cheese sauce. I want to do a cheese sauce for. I'm gonna turn the wrong thing. The cheese sauce for the scalloped potatoes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take about, I should have used it. Ooh.
Mom, you get your regular food.
I should have used a knife. I don't know why. So I want to have everything ready. Hey, this is about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's what I'm putting here. About 2 tablespoons of butter. Because I'm gonna make a roux for the cheese sauce.
Make a what?
A roux. It's called roux. It's just butter and flour. Now,
Do I gotta follow you?
You can follow me.
Okay.
You wanna follow me? Because I thought I had everything together. You know, I'm sorry. Onion powder, and I'm gonna tell you why. Don't get so close.
Oh, okay. Standing back.
And scalloped potatoes, a lot of people put onions. If you look up a lot of recipes on YouTube, you'll see onions. I don't know if I told you guys once before, I'm not a fan of the onions. So at this point, if you wanted to put onions in your scalloped potatoes, you could cut up a half an onion, chop finely, and put it in here with the butter and let it cook with that. But what I'm going to put here with my butter, I'm going to put in maybe 2 teaspoons of onion powder, because I still want to get that the flavor. Yeah, I still want to get that flavor. I love the flavor of onions when I'm cooking with my food, but this onions itself, I just cannot. Even when I go to carry out, when I go to McDonald's and stuff, when I used to eat the burgers at McDonald's, I don't eat them anymore.
You used to
take
no,
no onions, please. You know. And I got this on a medium heat, and this is my onion powder. Because what I want to do, oh gosh, while that's going on real quick, let me get my milk. I forgot my milk.
Mom, why you don't like onions so much?
I never like onions. I just don't.
Maybe that's why you sick.
But you know what? Oh, make sure it's not foggy. No.
It's not.
Okay. I forgot my milk.
They said onions don't make you get sick or something.
Onions don't make you get sick.
And I eat tons of onions.
Yeah, this is gonna be a white cheese sauce. So this is just my onions, powder, and my butter. Again, if you had your onions diced, this would be your onions in your butter. And to this, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of flour. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of flour, because we're making a roux, and that's where the milk come in at. And I'm gonna get this all together. There's no other seasonings gonna go in here.
It reminds me of gravy a little bit. I don't know why.
It's like a gravy. It's like a crumbly roux. So to this, that's right.
I'm missing the game.
You looking at the game?
Yeah.
I did 2 teaspoons of butter. This is unsalted butter, you guys. I'm gonna add another teaspoon. This is unsalted butter. Again, for me, this is just 3 teaspoons of flour, onion powder, and there we go. And I'm gonna eyeball it, okay? It's on a medium heat, but I'm gonna add a cup of milk.
Move.
I'm gonna add a cup of milk here, and I'm gonna stir it. Because again, I'm making a roux. This is gonna be it's like a white cheese sauce. You know, you could have used a little bit more butter. I used 3 teaspoons of butter, or you could have used a half a stick of butter. So when you make this, arthritis after now. But then I went to the doctor. That lady told me I don't have arthritis.
What are you talking about?
I said my hands locked up.
Oh.
So I told her I've been doing that maybe because I worked on DC government for so long.
You just catch cramps though.
Yeah, I catch cramps. And I said when my kids was little, so it's getting a little thickness to it. It used to, because it's going to be a white sauce. But I went to
ADHD, man.
I know, right?
Remember you used to comb on my head when I was little?
I'm trying not to make this video too long, you guys. I'm just trying to get the little crumbs out from the I don't want to make it too long because I don't want to lose interest, but This is a side that you could do if you don't want to make macaroni cheese, if you want to do something different, or if you want to make macaroni cheese and you want to make this. See how it's getting thick? I just wanted to get the little clumps out of here. And the whisk is a good thing to use to do that. You know, you don't want this to taste like flour. And it's coming out. You may have a better whisk than I do. I'm going to let it simmer for a minute because I'm going to crack open this. This is just cheddar cheese. Now, your cheese sauce. It depends on how many, I guess, potatoes. This is a 5-bag pound of potatoes I made today. Because I'm having company. But to this cheese sauce, don't want to be messy, I'm going to add me about 3 cups of cheese. I'm using my hands. You guys know I use my hands a lot. Now it's moving up a mess. If you want a real cheesy scalloped potato. And this is the cheese sauce we're going to make here. And again, I think this is about 3 cups of cheese I put in here. And this is just going to melt down. And I want a real cheesy. Yeah, it's gonna melt down with that butter. So that was about like a cup. Look at the cheese. A cup of butter I had in there with the a cup of cup of milk. But I'm gonna put a little bit more milk in here because I have a 5-pound. Maybe we're gonna say. So I'm gonna make a lot of cheese sauce.
You add more cheese to it?
Yeah, I'm about to add this right here. If you want, you can use Velveeta's. I always go generic. Hey, I'm always on a budget. This costs about $5, $4 and some change. But if you get Velveeta's, it's like $9, $8, $10. No, we're not doing that today.
No.
Because it come out just as good when you use generic things, you know. And I just want the butt. Because I just want to give it a little bit of creaminess. I just want the butter this. That's all I want. Don't say nothing. I just want this back butt. That's all I want. And this right here. See? Give me a knife if you can. Again, I don't want to make the videos too long. Any knife will do. Look at this. Just the butter, the cheese, just this. I'm not going to add nothing because I put a lot of. That's good.
Don't cut it, so I don't like this.
Cheddar cheese.
Be careful with that one, more.
Yeah, I got it. So I'm just going to slice that. Man, scalloped potato is going to be wonderful. Again, you had that onion. I use onion powder. So, I'm going to go in. And I'm just going to let this cheese sauce melt. Hey, guys, this is about 3 cups of cheddar cheese. Because remember, I'm using a 5-pound bag of potatoes. So, I'm going to have a lot of scalloped potatoes. So, this is about 3 cups of cheddar cheese. The butt end of that long Velveeta loaf or non-Velveeta loaf. And a cup and a half of milk. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean this up. Because I'm going to clean up my cheese sauce stuff. Let this cheese melt. And I'm going to come back and show you how to put together the scalloped potatoes. Sauce is ready. See, guys, look. It's all creamy and melted up. So what I end up doing is add another half a cup. Another half a cup of milk. So this cheese sauce recipe is going to be for a 5-pound bag of potatoes. So it's 3 cups of cheese, 2 cups of milk, onion if you prefer, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder if you don't like onions. And that butt end of that spread cheese or Velveeta cheese, whichever you can afford to buy. Okay, so I told Fufu. I drained the water off the potatoes in the cold water. They are kind of thin. You know, you want to make them thin because I am not pre-balling these. They're going to cook in the oven. So let me just go ahead and layer my potatoes. You want to do layer. There's no certain way, honey. Just put them in there. Ain't nothing fancy about these things. Put them in there. and just
Dump them.
I ain't gonna dump them because I gotta layer them. Because I want to do, this is gonna be one layer. And so what I want to do is now to this layer, I want to go ahead and step back. I want to go ahead and pull some cheese sauce onto this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
My mouth got water. I'm sorry.
Brandon, you are so greedy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Love me.
Yeah, I do that. I love you, all of you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this on top of here. And I just want to spread it a little. And your potatoes is gonna sweat and cook in here, just because the fact is, I'm going to cover it full. About for 45 to 50 minutes, so the sweetness from the potato sweating could actually cook the potatoes. Gonna put some more in here. Thinking I might just have, they're cut pretty thin, so they could cook. What about potatoes? My son said, my 12-year-old, Mom, you making potato chips? No, I'm not. I'm gonna get some more cheese sauce. I'm gonna end up with 3 layers. Over here.
You got enough cheese sauce?
Yeah, because I got scrape on it. Scrape it down. But trust and believe, it's gonna be cheesy. And then this final layer. And what I did is that I left 1 potato for you guys uncut, that I can show you, So I end up with 5-pound bag of potatoes, end up with 3 layers of potatoes. So I'm gonna cut this one because I want to show you guys how I did it. I cut the potato in half. This is my good knife.
Careful.
I love this knife. And I just sliced it like you make a fried potatoes. Not that thick, not that thin, but you want them to cook, because if you prefer, you go ahead and cook them like for 20 minutes in some salt and water on a medium heat for no more than 20 minutes. They get them a little tender, get the texture that you're looking for, but I guarantee you they're going to cook. Okay, so this last layer of cheese sauce, put that in there. And pull this out for you guys to see. I'm just gonna spread. And if need be, you can make some more cheese sauce, but it's gonna win because it got milk in it. So when it's spread out, it's gonna spread. Okay. So, and remember, this is my top layer. So. There we go. It don't look like much now. I guarantee you it's going to be great. This one you want to take some more cheese, as much as you want. Maybe a cup and a half.
Oh my God, it smells good.
Yeah. And you're just going to do like this, honey. If you wanted to, you could have put cheese in between each layer along with the cheese sauce. I just thought that's a little bit too much cheese,
Can you eat this for breakfast too?
No, this is solid potato. I don't eat it for no breakfast. But so if you don't want to make mac and cheese, you like this as an alternative, hey, you could have seasoned the potatoes with salt and pepper. No salt, because cheese is salty, honey. I can't do salty. But what I will be doing, I'm a pepper king. Let me get some pepper real quick.
Yeah.
I got the pepper and the foil. I just want to put this in the oven. But look, I gotta have some pepper, you guys. How much is up to you? I'm gonna wrap this up in aluminum foil, put it in the oven on 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. Then I'm gonna take it off, so pull it out, take the foil off, and let it cook for another 20 minutes. So you wanna make sure your potatoes are nice and tender. Seal it in because you want all the steam. And remember, potatoes have water in it. So the moisture of the cooking is gonna come. Brother, you do what you do best. Hit that 350. Hit that oven. Okay, we'll clean this up. I'm gonna show you guys the stuffing. No, we're gonna put the chicken in. I wanna get my chicken in first. So this will go on the top shelf for 350, 45 to 50 minutes. Take the foil off. Oh, I'm stuck. Take the foil off and then cook for an extra 20. Let me clean up my scalloped potato mess and I'll get you chicken in the oven. I told you earlier I cleaned the chicken with salt and water. So now I just rinsed it off with cold water and I'm pat drying it with a paper towel because I want to season it. And you know how I normally, I use garlic powder, seasoned salt, pepper, parsley flakes, and onion powder. Instead of me pulling out all those different, ingredients for you guys, I went on and mix it all up together. This is big chicken. These are chicken thighs and legs.
Big old chicken.
They're gonna make some good smothered chicken. But I just wanted to dry them off because they were wet after I cleaned them. Okay, so I did the chicken. I pat it down dry and everything. So the chicken is pat down dry. I'm gonna stick it all in my bowl. Then once I stick in the bowl, I'm gonna put some olive oil on it because I want my seasoning to stick. So let me take it over here. Come on, you guys, go with me. Now, you know how I use garlic powder, seasoned salt, parsley, onion powder, and something else I use? Pepper. I put it all together, but I don't have to have all that stuff out. But what I want to do first is that all my chicken is pat dry. I want to take some olive oil and just sprinkle some olive oil all over the chicken. I can't tell you how much. It's a lot of chicken. This is some thighs and legs. So just sprinkle the top part of it and just take your hands and just, get that olive oil in there.
Can you cook lamb chops with chicken?
Oh, you can, but I won't be cooking the lamb chops today. And I want to take my seasoning. No lamb chops today. And just sprinkle all on here. And I'm going to get my chicken nice and seasoned. It got the oil on it. Getting the seasoning in it. Because I'm going to lay it in the pan on a bed of green peppers and onions. You get my green peppers and onions? Yeah.
Are you going to cook some collard greens with this?
No, I got string beans with neck bones, smoked neck bones cooking.
That look good.
Yeah.
Look real tasty.
You like to stay for dinner?
Yes, I would love to stay for dinner.
Okay, can you please move because we videotaping?
Oh, the chicken looks good.
Okay, you guys. So this is nice and seasoned. It got
Is
the
that
olive oil.
organic chicken or just regular chicken?
This is regular chicken. There's nothing organic about this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this right here. This is nice and greased and seasoned with the olive oil. I'm just gonna throw in my green peppers.
You know, when I moved to North Carolina, we're gonna have the chicken and stuff.
Okay, and
You going with me?
and my onions. So this is what I got. My onions. This is about one whole onion. You know, guys, I told you I don't eat onions, but I will cook with them to give that food that seasoning. And it's like one whole green peppers cut thick. And I'm just gonna place my chicken on top of here. Everything been seasoned and oiled down with the olive oil. So I wanted to cook.
So you just put olive oil in the bottom of the pan?
I'll put some olive.
Okay. You already did that?
I put olive oil in chicken, season the chicken.
Okay.
And then once I season chicken, I'll put a little bit of oil in the pan. And once I put the oil in the pan, I'm sorry. Let me put that over there.
You're gonna top it up.
I want all my seasoning, so I want this chicken to be nice and tasty. So we're gonna get all the seasoning on here, you guys. And just stir it all up. And just use your hand, get in there, get this chicken seasoned.
And you massage the chicken.
I'm massaging it. It's getting this season, whatever, using my hand, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not going to put any water or any type of chicken broth in here because I want my chicken to get a crisp to it before I smother it in the gravy. So I'm going to take some more of this olive oil and just put it in the bottom of the pan in different areas. I'm going to say about 6 tablespoons of olive oil. My oven's already on 350 because my scalloped potatoes is in the oven.
Scalloped potatoes.
I'm going ahead.
Yeah. Do the chicken get crispy like fried chicken?
It's going to get a crisp to it. And once I'm going to let it cook on this side about for an hour.
And then you got to flip it over?
I'm going to flip it for another hour. Then we'll make some nice gravy with chicken broth and pour it on top of it. Then let it simmer for maybe 30 to 40 minutes all together. So,
now, I'm curious, how do you make your gravy?
When I get to it, I
mean, your gravy has always been tasty.
Okay.
I just want to know how you do this shit.
But if you're going to stay, don't cuss because I'm going to make a video.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forget that. Not a cusser.
So guys, this is going in the oven at 350. This is going to cook for 2 hours. Okay, let me clean this up and we're going to do the stuffing. Oh, before we cut off, my greens, look at them. I'm going to go ahead and stick this half a piece of pure butter in here. They've been cooking for a good while.
That's peanut butter?
Butter. Unsalted.
I could have sworn that was this.
No, don't try to make fun of me. And we're going to put some onions in here, guys.
Yeah, onion. I love onion.
As many as you want. I don't want that many. They're going to break up. And see the onions is in there. See them turkey necks, smoked turkey necks? They're done. I let these greens cook with that butter for another 30 minutes. And they're going to be great. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of seasoned salt in there. And that's it.
Salt and pepper in there?
No, I have seasoned salt as soon as I found it. And where you see seasoned salt? There you go. Red, right there. Thank you. Some seasoned salt. Okay. This is unsalted butter. Make sure. You guys. And this is it. I'm going to let these greens cook for another 30 or 40 minutes. Look, the meat is done. That meat coming off the bone. Somebody can suck their teeth into that.
I don't see a bone.
That's all meat. Okay, so let me clean up my mess and I'm going to get the stuffing going for you guys. Let's do the stuffing. I'm going to make it easy because, you know, you guys, it's Thanksgiving, you're going to make it easy. I went and bought stuffing crumbs. Already this, already that, you know. I had to make it. Then I found this. It's very unusual. I didn't know about it. Martin's potato bread, stuffing, soft cube butter. I'm gonna do a little mix here. And I got my Italian sweet sausages. And this again, celery and onions. I got about 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna saute my celery and onions in here. There it is. I'm gonna let that cook. And while you watch that for a minute, because every time I think I got stuff together, it's not together. But this is sauteed onions and celery. I mean, that's how you're going to start off your homemade stuffing. I got some poultry season. I'm not going to put too much seasoning because I couldn't find plain breadcrumbs. And this already has seasoning in it. But I'm going to add some extra because I'm going to use this. Okay? And don't forget, I got Italian sausage right here.
Is that pork?
Italian sausage will be pork. Now I'm going to sprinkle this a little bit of my poultry season. It's about maybe 3 teaspoons. Now, if you like sage, you don't have to get it. Sage is inside poultry season. That's all you need. Okay? We're going to let this do a little sweat it down before I add the sauces to it. We're going to let it sweat down, cook on a medium heat. Again, your celery, onions, and your seasoning. That's all this is. And then we're going to put it all together for some good old stuffing. So, someone told me that I should put my videos on something called Reddit, R-E-D-D-I-T. I tried, it didn't work out. I didn't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm gonna stick to YouTube. I like YouTube. But if you guys out there know how to work Reddit, if someone want to put one of my videos on there for me, please, I would truly, truly appreciate it. But I don't know how. So I'm just gonna let this cook. My celery and onions are poetry season. I'm gonna get it a sweat.
Do you cook stuffing on top of the stove, or you have to bake it?
I'm baking this. I'm putting it in the oven, but you can make stovetop. When you just leave it, put everything together, leave it right there. But I don't know if I'm gonna bake it. I haven't decided yet.
I already tasted all your cookies.
Thank you. My kids like stovetop, so I may not bake it. I'm just gonna put it together on the stove. They really don't like it baked, but if you do decide to bake this, I'm going to show you where you will have to put 2 eggs in it. Because the eggs help combine it together in the oven. So once you put everything together, if you decide to bake it, I'll let you know at one point when you'll add your eggs. Oh my God, that smells good. And that's just the poetry season.
Really well, I can eat that right by itself. I'm hungry.
If you like celery and onions and seasoning by
I
itself.
don't like celery, I like onions.
So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in my. This is sweet Italian sausages. You don't have to. I mean, your stuffing can be whatever you want it to be. Oh my God! Ooh, that smells good. I'm sorry. You can put in cranberries, dry cranberries. You can put apples in your stuffing. Cornbread. I'm not a fan of cornbread stuffing. I really don't like cornbread stuffing. But hey, you can do what, make the stuffing the way you like it. I want to do some sausage in my stuffing tonight. You can just, with this stuffing, since you got the meat in it, after you make your turkey gravy, guys, you can go ahead and just eat gravy and stuffing. It will taste so great. I'm telling you, it will. I'm trying to just crumble up my sweet Italian sausage or any type of sausage you want. This is what I choose for this right now. I'm gonna let it grind, let it cook. But what I'm gonna do is like for a turkey, I was thinking maybe the 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving. I normally cook my turkey in one of those oven roasting bags and stuff it with green peppers and onions and garlic and stuff it up in there. I don't put the stuff in the inside. And I cook it overnight. The best, juiciest turkey you ever want. Say juiciest. The best, juiciest turkey. But we're gonna get to that turkey. I gotta put up a cocktail drink that we drink. My brother makes this thing called McLovin Juice.
McLover.
And I'm gonna give that to you guys to have at your holiday feast. Okay, so today we doing the stuffing. After the stuffing, I'm gonna get the cranberry sauce done. And these are just some side dishes that could go along with, your other things. So like, if you want to see how to make my potato salad, you can go to my SoulfulT dinner. Potato salad is on there.
Meatloaf dinner?
Yeah, the meatloaf dinner. If you want to see how to make my yams, it's a secret. It's not even in the yams. You can use canned yams. It's on my rotisserie chicken joint.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on my rotisserie chicken, how to make the candy sauce to pour over top of your yams. You go to that video and get that. And basically that's it. So you'll have, and the collard greens is also on the
meatloaf dinner.
Not the meatloaf. It's on meatloaf dinner?
It's on the meatloaf.
It's a collard greens on the meatloaf dinner. So if you go look at all these different videos, and the cornbread is on the meatloaf dinner. So if you go look at the meatloaf dinner, you'll get the greens, the cornbread, and potato salad recipes for Thanksgiving. On the rotisserie chicken, you'll get the what's it called? What's it called? Rotisserie chicken? You'll get the yams. How to make the candy yams on the rotisserie chicken. It's a fly. And because I got this window, it was hot.
It's supposed to be dead this winter. I mean, it's fall.
I don't know. And so I'm gonna add some more stuff. We got the scalloped potatoes, the stuffing, the cranberry sauce, and we got these string beans. Awesome. Oh my God, they're gonna taste so good. Yeah. So give me a couple of minutes. Let me get this stuff stir fried up. Let's get look at the stuff. Look at stuff. That's the just the Italian chicken. The Italian, you want to flip it, Brandon? Brandon want to flip, y'all. This is just the onions and celery, poultry season, and the sausage cooking. So let me cook this up, and I'm going to get out the chicken broth, and I'm going to show you guys how to put together a stovetop treat. Okay. Give me about 5 minutes to cook this up. Okay, my sausage is done. I'm making a stovetop. So I'm not even going to pull my sausages and my sausages and celery and onions in the bowl. What I will be doing, and I'm not making much stuffing, is that country style, this. I will be pulling half of this. And I'm going to save some of the stuffing for Thanksgiving. And half of this. I'm going to add about a cup of chicken broth. This is the low sodium. This not even a cup, guys. This probably wasn't. This is
33 less sodium.
Yeah, low sodium, 33 low sodium. That's about a cup and a half.
You know you can drink that like sodium liquid that?
Liquid that, yeah. And I'm adding some more poultry seasoning. Just sprinkle a little on top. Maybe another 3 spoonfuls. And guys, this is gonna be your stovetop. What's that? Stovetop stuffing. Now, if you want to put it in the oven, you would take all of this. You didn't have to. All of this. Throw in a bowl. Add 2 eggs. Stir it up. The eggs to combine it and put it in your pan and flatten it down. Put in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. But my kids don't like oven stuffing. We like ours cook on the top of the stove. So I'm just gonna let this cook. It's gonna get soft. They got the sausages in there, the celery and the onions. And the extra poultry season. It smells like Thanksgiving.
No, I don't.
It don't?
No.
It do to me. I'm going to get it all up in there. See? Got the sausages in there. A lot of sausages, so I'm putting in a little bit more. Because I don't like soggy stuffing. And bake it.
Soggy?
Yeah. I let it cook. I let the juices cook out of it. And let it just fry a little bit in a pan. Yes, that's what I do. I'll put a little bit more of this. Right here. It's Italian breadcrumbs. Another half a cup or so. Ooh, I'm making it nice. So, to this particular stuffing, it's about a cup and a half of chicken broth. Like if you're just going to put it in the oven, you could use the whole thing because it would have baked out. But I put it on top of the stove. About a cup and a half of chicken broth. About 4 cups of stuffing. Or breadcrumbs. I'm telling you. About 4 cups of breadcrumbs. And I'm just going to let this sit. I ain't gonna let it stir it up. I'm gonna let it sit in the heat to absorb up the chicken juice and everything, and just let it sit. What's wrong?
Nothing.
So I'm gonna let that sit, you guys, and let the juice get soaked up with that, of the stuffing. Before I taste it, I don't even want to taste it now, so it's still kind of hard. That tastes good. I need some more seasoning though. So I need it. I'm sorry. Say it. Well, how many teaspoons was that?
How many teaspoons was that?
Well, I don't know. It's about taste. And I mean,
that wasn't.
yeah, because when you're cooking, you want that aroma, you want that flavor, and
KO.
yeah, so That's what I'm doing. I
Yeah,
got
what's
this
it?
on a,
I said you KO.
Yeah, and I got this on a medium heat. So guys, this is just gonna simmer for a good 15 minutes. I'm making a stovetop. At this point, you're gonna add more seasoning, add your eggs, all in a bowl, stir it up together, and put it in the oven. But we're not doing oven. We're doing stovetop. And let it cook. Okay. I'm gonna do what I do best. Hand me that number 4. I'm gonna take this number 4. Now I'm gonna put some number 4 on top of this because I don't have a pan with the top. And I'm gonna let that just cook itself down. I'm gonna turn the stove down low. Everything is bubbling, everything is cooking. It's gonna be good tonight. Cranberry sauce up next. I gotta go ahead and put the stuff in the oven because that's how they want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my scalloped potatoes over. No, they're not ready yet, you guys, but you wanna take a peek at the scalloped potatoes? Let them peek at it. That's almost ready. And I'm gonna go and put my stuff in the oven. I ran out of doing the pans. So my pie crust thing. That's in the oven. So that's all going in at 350. Everything cooking at 350.
Oh my God, scallops smell good.
Oh, they do, don't they? Cranberry, homemade cranberry. Now this is something you don't have to make this a day of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Thursday, you can make this on Tuesday because we want it to get cold. Make it, let it cool off, and put it in the refrigerator. I got ocean spray, and this is
Remember the chocolate cranberries on Celestine had this?
Oh yeah,
God.
it's a 12-ounce bag. I got these on sale, guys. They 2 for $4. They on sale everywhere. Okay, so to this, do not use water. Turn on a medium heat. There we go. Look at you jumping back, Brandon. It makes me I get one of these things on over here. Okay, I got this one. Medium heat. Oh, guys, the greens is done. Look at them. They're finished. I'm going to turn those on. Boom, move on. It's 1 cup of juice, but we're going to split it. It's going to be a half a cup of orange juice. And it's going to be a half a cup of cranberry juice. Guys, no water. The water takes away flavor. If you don't have cranberry juice, you have orange juice, make it a whole cup of orange juice. And a half a cup of
Put some liquor in there.
Actually, if you're not going to serve it to children, you actually put some bourbon. Oh, yes, honey. Put some bourbon in your cranberry. It is delicious, but this is going to the kids. My kids love cranberry sauce. Oh my God. Y'all make me miss what I gotta do then. Oh, okay. Maple syrup. You can use brown sugar. If you use brown sugar, anything to make it sweet. About 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is my sweetener. That's what I do for my cranberry. And I actually got that from the Pioneer Woman from the Food Network. It's good, but if you prefer brown sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, there you go. Now this, to give it that tang, I'm gonna put some zest of orange in here. I'm gonna take the sticker off. Okay? And that's gonna make you pop your cranberries. And you're just gonna let this cook until the cranberries pop open. Don't get the white, you want all zest. There he go with that phone, y'all. He done got a text. And so he's trying to leave me. I want to do a whole orange. This is a large orange to me. If you have a medium, the zest of 1 large orange. Put that orange zest in there. I'm telling you guys. Okay. The zest of 1 large orange. Let me see, I got some more zest in there. Let me see. I don't want the white part that's bitter.
You know that I heard that the peeling is good for colds and stuff.
I had a cold brain. Hand me that blue spoon. My blue rubber spoon. Nope. So, this is going to simmer. This is going to take a minute. Let's stir it up.
Are those
Once-
blueberries?
Cranberry, make homemade cranberry sauce. Orange juice, cranberry juice, syrup, maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, orange zest. Medium heat. This is gonna bubble, simmer until they pop, and they're gonna cook down to that glaze and the cranberry. You're gonna let it cool, put it in the refrigerator for an hour or 2. Do this a couple of days before Thanksgiving. Try to get some of your stuff out the way. I'll come back and let you see the end
So
results.
are you saying that?
Okay. Oh, I think I done hit something. I think I'm recording. The battery going dead again. Well, guys, the cranberries is coming together. You see it's bubbling. They're popping. I don't know if you can see. I got some right there that's popping. This does take a minute. The cranberry come together. They're popping. So I'm going to give this another. You know, this is going to take a while to make cranberry sauce because you want to get that gel that comes with it and everything. But they're popping. And, you know, some of this foam, you can actually, you know, take off some of the foam and get too foamy. But I don't want to stir it or anything. I just want to let it sit, let it pop. Hey, this could take, because this will take anywhere between, I guess, 15 to 30 minutes, because we want to come down to a gel, but they're popping. I don't know if you can see how that one popped open up over there. Oh, my camera fogging up. Okay, so again, I just want to keep you guys abreast of what's going on here, and they're popping, so there's going to be some good cranberry sauce. And I took the foil. Ooh, I'm doing this by myself, you guys. Brandon doing something real quick. I think I'm capable. I took the foil off the scalloped potatoes. Look at them. So now they're just baking. That's the stuffing baking, and the scalloped potatoes come together. Hey, I want that to get a golden crisp. I'm gonna get that about 15 minutes, and that's gonna be ready. I'm gonna pull out. So the chicken is baking, and I'll get back with you guys. Let's look at the cranberries. Okay. I don't want this video to be too long, but I really want to get into how to make everything. So, the last time we left, the cranberries was on the stove. They were bubbling and busting. So this is the end result of the cranberry.
Oh, you want them to bust?
Yeah, I want them to bust. Oh, guys, let me tell you. This cranberry sauce came out so great with the maple syrup. What I did is, because this was Pioneer Woman recipe from the Food Network. I really didn't like the maple syrup too much, so what I went on and did, and what I want you guys to also do, is add the brown sugar. I just stuck to what I know, trying to, you know,
Give people a chance.
Yeah. So I really don't like the maple syrup. The maple syrup, the maple syrup do give it a nice little tingy taste, but I went on and since I already put the maple syrup in there, I added about 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. And you guys, look at this cranberry sauce. This is some good cranberry sauce. Your family is gonna love it. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator, so by the time I plate food, they be ready to eat. Okay, scalloped potatoes. They came out good. They're done. They're ready. The string beans with the smoked turkey necks, they're great. And the turkey sausages, I did end up baking it. And of course, my son Fufu, who edited all my videos, he done had 2 plates of stuffing already. But Mom, this sausage stuffing is something serious. So yeah, so that means let me know. Stop the stuffing came out great. So let's peep at the chicken. The chicken is actually done. So you remember I told you guys I wanted to get crisp. I turned the oven up to 400. Once I took everything out, look at this chicken. It's crispy. I'm going to drain the juice because guess what? I'm going to make the gravy. Now, you guys, I don't want this video to be too long. So, you know, you saw me make gravy before. It's the same steps in my liver and rice and my pork chops and gravy. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to make the gravy and then I'm going to pull it on top of the chicken and then let it go in the oven for a good 15 minutes. Then I'm going to bring it back to you guys with the gravy on the chicken and we're going to plate the food. So I showed you the chicken. I drained the juice. You're probably wondering where the juice came from, since I didn't put any in it but oil. Chicken holds water. That's why I say with the olive oil.
Chicken your best friend, then they hold water.
No, chicken ain't your best friend if they hold water. Water ain't good for the body.
Well, they would never tell your secrets. They hold water, like I said.
Oh, okay, hold I don't get that.
You my best friend, chicken. You know you did.
Look at this chicken. It's crispy. That's the way I like it. And I made the gravy real quick. Again, you guys, my gravy the same. Butter. A little bit of oil. Pepper, seasoned salt, parsley flakes.
Wow.
And the spread on top of that chicken. I'm about to, I'm sorry, honey. I always get Brandon with this, you guys. So I'm gonna stir it up. The chicken is crispy. If you bite into it, you're gonna get the gravy, and you still gonna get the
Chicken fall off the bone.
yeah. This chicken was big, you guys. I cooked it slow on 300 for maybe an hour and a half. Then I cranked the stove up to 400 after I took out the stuffing and the scalloped potatoes and let them cook. I must admit, my scalloped potatoes took about 3 hours because I cooked them slow. I didn't boil them first. But if you had the time to cook them like that, you can. If not, you could pre-boil them for about 20 to 30 minutes. You don't want them to break up. And to get a little tenderness to them and then cook them. But this just gravy, see the green peppers and the onion.
Good, it smells good.
It smells wonderful. And you may want to do this for Thanksgiving if you can't afford a turkey, but the turkeys are pretty cheap. Or if nobody don't like turkey, you know, you could do this. But yeah, take a good long picture of this because your brother could use this as the thumbnail. So that is my smothered gravy. And guys, I'm gonna plate a plate. I think somebody ready to eat. I think my editor ready to eat. Deron, Fufu. I'm gonna plate a plate and let you guys see it. I've got a good 5 minutes in the oven. I want that gravy to get all up in there. I'm gonna wash out this pan, plate a plate, and let you see. Okay, so everything is done. We're gonna plate. Fufu said he wanna eat. So I'm gonna let you guys see the scalloped potatoes. And we dig into them. Oh. Look at the cheese. I'm gonna give him a little bit of that. And he loved it. Look, he done had 2 plates of stuffing.
That's all he needs right there. Let a little bit right there. That's all he
I'll give him a little bit of stuffing. He had 2 plates. And here are the greens of the smoked turkey. I'll give him some meat. He'll eat that. And then
Chicken time.
yes, chicken time. That right there. I left all my tea towels over there. I'm just not pulling out with this.
I doubt it.
Yes, I can. Cut the oven off. This chicken is ready. So, I don't know, he might be a leg man. So I'm gonna give him the leg. And he always talking about thighs. I'm gonna give him the thighs. Some green peppers.
This some fat.
Yeah. Some meat on top of his And I'm gonna close that back up. To top it off, here's the cranberry sauce. He don't really like cranberry sauce. I ain't gonna give him that much. So, I've been gone a week, you guys, but scalloped potatoes, homemade cranberry sauce, smothered chicken, sausages, what?
Stuffing.
Stuffing. So if you like it, is it getting steamy? If you like it, share my channel. Thank you guys, everyone who gave me good comments about my food, you know, comments about me getting well. Thank you so much. You know, things happen. So this is SoulfulT selling out the kitchen. Oh yeah, hi Kenya from California. You gave me a good compliment. You want me to give you a shout out. So Kenya from California, how you doing? Hope you guys enjoy these recipes. Brandon said, how you doing? Wendy Williams style. Hope you guys enjoy these recipes for your Thanksgiving. Let me know what you think and happy holidays. Wait, I came up with 9. So I'm gonna do. You think you're gonna try it again?
Which one? You were.